MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Cleveland Indians and the Philadelphia Phillies. The pitching should be a story in this one. First pitch is coming up. Aaron Nola gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a four-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
Striding in, Oscar Mercado. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one as we get underway in Philadelphia. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike one. Our temperature, hot but not overly hot, 87 degrees here at first pitch. Two and one now to the Tribe's leadoff man.
I feel like when you're facing a two-pitch mix like this, sink or changeup, as an offense, the game plan has to be the fact that you have to get something elevated. You know he's not going to beat you with velocity, so it's going to come down to who executes better. The 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The pitch. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Really good at bat here from the leadoff hitter as he'll force him to throw another one. The 3-2 one more time. Spoils another one, and this is exactly what you're looking for out of your leadoff hitter. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Swing and a line drive. But this is going to get fouled. Another full count pitch home. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
Striding into the box, Tyler Naquin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. just getting started here in Philly. Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Bruce. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down.
Naquin takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Again, he sends it out of play. One out, nobody on. This is on the ground over to first. Hoskins gathers it in, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. Two gone now here in the first.
Third baseman, Jose.
So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Jose Ramirez. And he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just a bit up.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. That's wide, 2-0. Nola has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake-bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. And one of the keys, he's not predictable. He'll throw his off-speed pitches behind an account. He's really difficult to sit on just one pitch.
Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And Jason Kipnis up next will bat this inning.
Batting second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed up a little high. There goes the runner. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Ready with the 1-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
I guess their scouting reports on this guy were dead on, because it's already 2-0 in the early going, and they're having absolutely no trouble seeing him here. On the other side, they're very quickly looking at a game that they're going to have to fight back in.
Here's Carlos Santana now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Changeup in for a strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Kipnis stands at second with 2 gone. And he fouls this one off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Indians 2 and the Phillies coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Trevor Bauer gets the starting assignment for the Tribe in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, thanks, Matty. Trevor Bauer, former first-round pick out of UCLA, has been a little bit inconsistent in his career. Good fastball, 94 to 96 miles an hour. Terrific 12-6 curveball. The only problem is at times he has a difficult time commanding that curveball. Has a changeup. If he has the curveball, he could be really good.
Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him. Late that time for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. His numbers against Trevor Bauer. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Just to the right of the chalk, a fair ball. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Oh, 1, here it comes. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Swinging a soft liner, and that's going to get down out there. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to make this a 2-1 game now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, Nero, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away, that's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. A runner at second, nobody out. Hard hit ball to second. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Batting fourth.
Well, and that's 3 straight hits now, and he's threatening to give that early lead right back to him here in inning number 1. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 0-1 the count, and they're runners at the corners now. Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Got him. A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Stepping in, JT Realmuto. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. He's set. Here it comes. Missed with a breaking ball. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 2-1 pitch. Belted high and deep into right center. Nicklin ranging back at the track. He leaves his feet, but it's off the wall. To third now, but he's safe as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot, and it's hard to get back on the right one. That's the 4th hit he's given up here already in the early going. He's got to find a way to string some outs together, or he's going to be in some deep trouble.
Stepping in now, Michael Franco. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Harper at third, Realmuto at second with 1 away. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Freeman has a read on it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Here's Jay Bruce now. His numbers against Trevor Bauer. He's just 1 for 6. Bauer pauses. First pitch on the way. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
1-1. Oh, it's off the third base bag. Ramirez is there, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And they'll add another run to their lead as the run scores from second to make it 4-2 now.
Batting 8th, center fielder.
Now at the plate, number 24, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one. And this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Kipnis has it. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. It's the Phillies 4 and the Indians 2. And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. And it was quite a turn of events we witnessed in the last half. A lot of runs put up on the board, and we've got a very close game on our hands now.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And it's fouled away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Good looking sinker on the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And, guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today, is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
And the next batter will be Mike Freeman. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. Down and away, ball one. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder has a beat on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Now to the plate, Trevor Bauer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
2 out, nobody on. Indians pitcher at the plate with a 1-1 count.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
Popped him up. Segura is there, and that's the third out. Down in order go the Tribe. They trail it here 4-2. Settling in now, Aaron Nola set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, this guy made up his mind before that pitcher even came set. He was pulling the trigger no matter what.
High in the air into shallow left center. Calling for it, Freeman. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians' defensive setup today. And manning second base, none other than Jason Kipnis. This guy likes to get dirty. He's also known as one of the best hitting second basemen in the game. Really solid on the defensive side as well.
Gene Segura standing in. Second shot now. He doubled to start out the home first.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at bat. An opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate.
This is line to left. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Stepping up to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. Now the bunt attempt hits him here. But they're going to say he offered at it, and that's the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
Hit down the third base line, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Bauer's ready. 1-2 on its way. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And now Bryce Harper.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
From the stretch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Hernandez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Left field and deep. Freeman racing back to the track, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's 5-2.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Striding in once again, Rhys Hoskins looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here, too low. It's 1-0.
Man, I really like the way this lineup is making this guy work today. You're going to see the bullpen getting going here soon.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. High pop-up. Santana on the move, and that ends the inning. One for the Phillies here on the RBI double. We've played 2. It's now 5-2 Philadelphia. City's founder William Penn seen atop City Hall here in Philadelphia as we welcome you back to our MLB Network broadcast. Leading off the inning, Oscar Mercado, and they'll need him to get something going here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning. Ready now, Tyler Naquin. And he made it exciting early on as he circled the bases with an inside the park home run his first time up. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and a strike to count. And a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. One and 2 now.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Now a throw over. A dive, but he's back. He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Into the corner and slicing foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled off. Now a throw over to first. Runner back standing. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. Perhaps wisely, another look to first and a dive, but he's back in. First offering on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Mercado, the runner at first with 2 gone. Ball 2.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
Two-0 count, the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 3-1. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Center fielder going back to the track, to the wall. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. 2-run shot to straightaway center. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Kipnis, or Kip for short. He was taken in the second round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
2 out, nobody on. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. So that hit extends the inning for Carlos Santana.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Here comes the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. 2 out with the man at first. Little dribbler down the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's the Phillies 5 and the Indians 4. Trying to pick things up where we left off, JT Realmuto, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left, but coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box, Michael Franco. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Hit high and deep out to left. Freeman racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter Jay Bruce. Bauer into his motion. Here's the first pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's in there for his strike, 1-1. Here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out.
Phillies down in order. They lead it 5-4. Now batting, Kevin Plawecki as we begin the top of the 4th.
Kevin Plawecki.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land out there just foul.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. There's a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
So striding in, Mike Freeman. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's set, and the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Segura gets down on the ground. Great play. Wow.
The pitcher, number 47.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Trevor Bauer, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Plawecki leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Into the box now, Oscar Mercado.
He swings and lines it to left.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Indians leave 1. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Stepping into the box, number 24. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder, number 24.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a liner. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear.
In now, Aaron Nola. And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Gene Segura standing in. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Hit hard toward the right side. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The right fielder, number 3.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First offering on its way. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run home run here for Bryce Harper, and they double him up. It's 8-4.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make the change here. That's going to be all for Trevor Bauer. So he'll make his way to the dugout here as they'll turn things over to the bullpen from here on out. Adam Pletko answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
First baseman,
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Naquin is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's now 8-4. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
2-0 now. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Popped him up. Franco shading to his right. And that's the first out of the inning. It's fair to say that early on, at least, the runs have come in bunches here this afternoon. A high-scoring affair thus far, and we're only in the 5th inning. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop. Defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Now the 3-0 offering. There's ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Jose Ramirez. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Here's a ball hit high down the right field line. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, his second of the game, as they cut it to an 8-6 ball game. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over there.
Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. It's a solo homer here for Jason Kipnis, and it's now an 8-7 ball game. So now Carlos Santana, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. Around first, he's digging for second. And he had two on his mind, and that's what he'll get as he's in at second base with a one-out double. Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now. And he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. Edgar Garcia is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Edgar Garcia.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit hard up the middle. Oh, look at the sliding stop. And that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
And the next batter will be Mike Freeman as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Number 24 is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Phillies lead it 8-7. At the plate, JT Realmuto. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
JT Realmuto.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Squared that one up just a little late. The 1-2. There's a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Here now the 2-2. Ground ball left side. And that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Coming to the plate now, Maikel Franco. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And he lays off there 1-0. Realmuto gets his lead at first, nobody out. The 1-1 down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Kipnis on to first, and they get the double play. And there are the final numbers for the Indian starter. Not what he had in mind before the day started. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter jbreeze. First delivery to him on the way, and he takes ball 1. Two and 0 the count to jbreeze. The 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And Bruce will lay off that one. He's aboard. It's ball 4.
Wow, all I know is these guys don't need any more help to get on base. Believe it or not, that's the first walk they've gotten. They've done all their damage the hard way. See if they can add to it here.
Digging in to try it again, number 24. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. The 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mercado moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Phillies strand 1, and this remains a close one. It's 8-7. Jordan Luplow will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 80, Jordan Luplow.
And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Line drive to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
You've got to applaud the effort there from the left fielder. It just didn't work out as the ball squirts by him, resulting in a double. That's the danger of leaving your feet in the outfield.
Into the box, Oscar Mercado, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
The right fielder, number 30.
Adam Morgan comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
And I think that's exactly the thought process, Matt. He's not as strong of a hitter from the right side, so we'll see if this proves to be a smart move out of the pen.
Tyler Naquin will be his first assignment out of the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Missed with a slider. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
The 2-2 hit to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Luplow at second with 2 down. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
The 2-1 home. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Pitch saws him off as this one's lifted in the air. Segura moving to his left. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. One left for the Tribe. And this one remains tight. It's 8-7. Tyler Olson enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 49, Tyler Olson.
Brad Miller is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Gene Segura. That's a strike to throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. 8 runs on 12 hits and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. Here's the 0-1. A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit foul over to the right side. Strike 2 now. That's a curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Oh, it's hit to third. 5. A tag for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Up next for Philadelphia, right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Stepping up now, Bryce Harper, runner in scoring position with Sugan.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch just missed with a breaking ball. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. Eight runs on 12 hits and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. One left for Philadelphia. They hold on to their slim 8-7 lead. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's been a high-scoring affair thus far as we take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Hector Neris is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 50, Hector Neris.
Jose Ramirez will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. His career numbers against Hector Neris, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now and gone. Home run. Solo shot to right center. His 3rd home run of the ball game as that makes this an 8-all ball game.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And that misses 1-1. Two and 1 to the Indians' first baseman. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
In now, Kevin Plawecki as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. His career numbers against Hector Neris, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Now the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. But thanks to this solo shot, the Tribe is back to tie things up. Get up and stretch. All even now at 8 apiece. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Nick Goody is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Jake Bowers will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Bryce Hoskins.
First baseman, Bryce Harper.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Sliders in for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they've taken a 2-run lead.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Third baseman, number 7, Michael Franco.
Into the box, Michael Franco, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Seared down the first baseline. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
Here's Jay Bruce now, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. A 1 pitch on its way. Next pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, number 24. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
The batter, Hector
Sean Rodriguez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 13, Sean Rodriguez.
And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. First and second now, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes to Sean Rodriguez.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Gene Segura standing in as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Swing and a flare hit toward right.
In comes Naquin, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Adam Simber trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Cesar Hernandez will be the first one to greet him now, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning. Has a look, now the pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. 3 runs already home here. Now a move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 11 and the Indians 8. Jose Alvarez been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Jose Alvarez.
Striding in for the Indians, Mike Freeman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Cold strike, 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 10.
In now for Cleveland, Jake Bowers. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. The pitch. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer, needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
0-1, here it comes. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Oscar Mercado. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed up a little high. 2 out, nobody on. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Now the 2-0 home. Nope. 3-0. And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Eddie. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So the 2-out base hit in the top of the inning is still alive.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. In prior at-bats against Jose Alvarez, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Mercado is off at first with 2 away. Now a snap move over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and his side is retired. Indians leave 1. Now the pitching needs to hold serve. They're down 11-8. And now Bryce Harper has had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle.
Bryce Harper.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lays off 1-0. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. Anticipated. Here's a ground ball now to the right side, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
First baseman number 17.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here comes the first pitch, and that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hits this one hard the other way. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
So stepping in, JT Realmuto. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
That last at-bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400-plus feet out of the ballpark. So this guy gets some good extension, strong wrist, and this guy's got some terrific bat speed.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And he misses again, 2-0.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
The 2-0. Swinging on 2-0, and it's chopped foul at the plate. Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of for ball number 3. Maikel Franco would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. He's set, and the payoff pitch. Popped him up. Kipnis over to his left, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia as they remain in front 11-8. Yexel Rios comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 53, Yexel Rios.
Francisco Lindor will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Hit to first. Backhanded. And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting, third baseman,
Jose Ramirez will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as they'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a strike. The 0-1 delivery. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. 1 out, nobody on. 1 and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Bruce. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, he comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Called strike over the outside corner.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
And there's a called strike two, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first two pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Last strike now for Cleveland. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Bruce is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
11-8, the final score in this ball game. The Phillies put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Hector Neris is the winning pitcher of record, so that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 11 runs on 17 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Cleveland, 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 33 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game SEPTA trains on the Orange Broad Street line are available at the Patterson Avenue station, and extra C buses are available directly outside the stadium.